What is up, guys, and welcome back, or welcome to my channel. It is my 29th birthday today, so in honor of celebrating my 29th birthday, I have made a list of 28, obviously you can tell by the title, 28 lessons I've learned in my 28 years of living. I think I'm gonna make more videos and go in more details of the things I write, because some of these things I'm like, oh, that would make a really good video. And don't mind the fact that I'm still wearing pajamas at like 2 p.m, 1:30 p.m, because I've been on my computer doing some work. Anyways, here are the 28 lessons I have learned in the 28 years. These are in absolutely no order. I just sat down earlier today and wrote them out. Number one, never say no to traveling. I said no a couple times last year, and I don't want to say I regret it, but I like low-key do regret it due to the fact that there was a fucking pandemic and I cut myself out of traveling because I could have went on a couple more trips before the pandemic started. Number two, learn to set boundaries. Number three, explore your own country. This is something I didn't do until the pandemic. Number four, take your power back by owning your past. When you own your past, you take your power back. It doesn't own you anymore, you know? Number five, dieting never, ever, 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 ever works. Just eat intuitively, guys. Number six, sleep is important / should be a priority. If you have kids, it's a little bit different. I know how sleep deprived some of my mom friends are, but if you have the option to get some extra hours of sleep, take it. Number seven, mental health is always number one. Always keep it your number one priority before anything else. Mental health, it's so important, guys. Number eight, fuck, I just wrote set boundaries twice. I'll think of something throughout this. Number eight, stand up for yourself. This is something I've only started doing actually I started doing it like a decade ago, but really, guys, stand up for yourselves. Number 10, confidence is from what? Within, not by your weight or the amount of things you own or by anything besides, like none of that determines, I guess, your confidence. Which leads me to number 10, know your self-worth. Your self-worth is so important, and it's your self-worth is so much more important than the same things as control your confidence. How much money you make, how much clothing you own, or how many materialistic objects you own. None of that determines your self-worth at all. 11, never apologize for who you are. Be your authentic self. Never, ever, ever apologize to somebody. You're always going to be too much or too little for somebody. So just be you, guys. Number 12, the front porch theory. If you cannot visualize somebody sitting on your front porch with you 50 years down the road, drinking your wine, having your coffee or tea, just sitting there laughing about everything you've done in your life, you cannot visualize your friends being in your life then they probably aren't the right people for you. Number 13, write down your goals daily, or at least weekly, or at least, very least monthly, but keep writing down your goals to constantly remind yourself what you're working on. Number 14, know your why. Know why you're doing everything you do. Everything you do in your life, know its purpose. Know why you have these goals, why you're working hard, why, whatever. Just make sure you know your why, or you're gonna forget why you're doing it. Number 15, always be kind. Be kind to everybody. You don't know their story. You don't know what they're going through. You don't know what they've been through. You don't know what's going on in that person's life. If you have the option to be kind, be kind. Even if the person's treating you like shit and you don't know why, just be kind, guys. Number 16, fuck, I did this one again. Okay, number 16, life's too short to not drink the good coffee or the good wine. You know, it's okay to be frugal and stuff like that, but you don't have to deprive yourself of all the good little special things in life. There are certain things that I've spent an excessive amount of money on just because it's, like, I'm not saying materialistic objects are the best thing in the world, but I have, like, my sheets in my bed are $100 sheets, and it is the best thing ever. I love waking up in the softest sheets against my body. It is like the best thing. I also just recently ordered all my coffee from Colombia, from this coffee shop that I absolutely loved in Colombia, and it's so worth it. Like, I love, that's one of my favorite things in the morning. I wake up, put my couple teaspoons of coffee beans in my grinder, smell it before I even grind it. Smell it again after I grind it, because that smell is just like, oh, it's so good, and it just reminds me of such like a great day. And it's just like the smell of the coffee is so amazing that I enjoy every little sip of that coffee while I'm drinking it. Number 17, passion always wins over everything. No matter what you're doing, your passion is it's gonna come out, it's gonna win. Number 19, self-love over other love. Always love yourself first. Loving yourself, you will not be able to love somebody, truly love somebody, unless you truly love yourself. You can love somebody and love yourself at this, and not fully love yourself, but you'll have more love and better love to give if you can love yourself first. Which also kind of goes with, oh no, yeah. Okay, so number 19, always put yourself first / giving from your overflow. You should always be your number one priority. I know that sounds a little bit selfish, but there's nothing selfish about putting you and yourself first, and don't give the energy to other people that you can't give to yourself. You should be giving yourself all your energy, all your love. And when you truly love yourself, then you're gonna have so much overflow of love that you can give to other people, but you need to make sure that you're loving yourself first. Number 20, believe in yourself and clap for yourself. Yes, it is great to get validation from others, but it's even better to get the validation from yourself and to be happy for yourself, because sometimes people are not happy unless other people are like, wow, congratulations on something. But you know what? Sometimes things that I've done for myself, I don't tell anybody, and I just like keep it, I'm just happy for myself, and I just clap for my own self and not have to share it with the world, you know? 21, always carry a notebook and write down everything. This is something I just recently started actually doing. This book started as a journal, and then it turned into me doing that, where I just write down everything. Like, you have ideas, you write them down. I do that a lot at work. If I'm doing something that I'm on autopilot, sometimes I'll be thinking of other things, and then ideas come in my head and I just write it down. Good ideas, bad ideas, like whether you're sad or happy, write down your emotions, how you feel, everything. It's such a good relief to have everything written down. Number 2, read more. You can never read too many books. And don't feel obligated to finish a book if you don't like it. I was putting myself through that for a while, where I'd start a book and I fucking hated it, and I was like, nope, started it, have to finish it. But that's not necessarily the choice. Not every book's gonna be for you. Find a genre, find some authors, read it, go expand out of your life sometimes, your reading life. But, you know, just read, guys. Number 23, you do not have to have a college education or to be successful. I believe this from a young age. I was gonna go to school for business, but then I found out that you can own a business without going to business school. And honestly, like, some of the most successful people in the world have not had a college degree, didn't go to college or university or whatever. You can be successful without that. It's just getting life experience and getting knowledge other places. You can get knowledge so many other places than just a book. Number 24, listen to your gut instinct. Your gut is always right. Your body will tell you what you should and shouldn't do. If you have a feeling, I get these gut feelings if I'm in a bad situation, or I don't know it's a bad situation, like you get this gut feeling and you're like, nope, I gotta take myself out of this situation, or nope, you shouldn't. I should do a whole video on that, because I have an interesting story about that. Number 25, get outdoors as much as possible, especially like if you live in somewhere like where I live in northern Canada. So we do get down to -40 in the winter, -30 in the winter. It's fucking cold and it's not enjoyable to be outside. So get outside every day as much as you can, as well as nature is so good for the soul. We are very lucky, and I'm very grateful. I have this place, it's called the Fish Creek Community Forest, and it is very beautiful. And there's lots of trees, they're covered in moss, there's like leaves everywhere, flowers everywhere, plants, and it's just a beautiful place. And just to walk through there, just listen to all the nature sounds and get all like the smells of nature, it's just so therapeutic and good for your soul. Number 26, dance often. I love to dance. I am not very good at dancing, but I'll dance around my house, have little dance parties, and honestly it just puts you in such like a good mood just by dancing, you know? Number 27, keep your circle small. You become the 5 people you surround yourself with. This is a lesson I learned over and over and over again. I always try to expand my circle, and then when I expand my circle, a lot of the times I'm surrounding myself with people who don't serve me purpose, or I don't serve them purpose. and it's just like a friendship based off things that actually don't overly matter in life, and then you pick up on their actions that don't benefit you and they pick up on yours, and it's just like, it's not a good scenario. Like, it's better to keep your circle small. With saying that, still go network and things like that. It's awesome to meet other people and to actually have conversations with people from totally different circles and spans and walks of life, but keep your actual circle of friends small. Number 28, not giving a fuck of other people's opinions is the key to happiness. I learned this over and over and over and over and over again. When you do not give a fuck, you are so happy, because a lot of sadness comes from people either doubting you, or people telling you that you're not good enough, or people telling you that your ideas are stupid, or people like calling you down, like telling you like you're not pretty enough or you're not good enough or whatever it might be. But if you stop listening to what other people think about you, you will feel so good, or not, just stop caring. It doesn't fucking matter. Their opinions doesn't matter about you. Like, maybe if you're in danger and your friend's like, hey, I don't think you should do this because you look like you're gonna die. Okay, yeah, listen to that opinion. But other than that, fuck everybody, because people's opinions suck and they're just gonna make you feel shitty about yourself. But I hope you guys are having a good day. I'm sure I'm having a good day because it's my birthday and I actually love birthdays a lot. But if you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up. If you don't, give it a big fucking thumbs down. If there's any of these 28 topics that you want me to make a video on, let me know, drop it in the comments below, as well as I probably will be making some videos off of some of these topics. But anyways, if you like this video, give it a big fucking thumbs up. If you don't, give it a big fucking thumbs down, and I will catch you guys in my next one.